I failed you.
Akusidi iqiniso lelo. I mean, ubaba oqotho la ekhaya uyasithanda, uyasinakekela, uzusiza nabafana ngehomework.
Hello everyone, welcome back to ASR, African Stories Realized. This is our weekly review of Adulting Season 1. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get into it. Episode 6 picks up in the aftermath of Natasha's death as the gents attend her funeral. Vuyani and the girl he met last week, amaGents, are going strong and her birthday is coming up. Vuyani wants to throw amaGents a party, so he asks Beth for the money, claiming it's for an event he's throwing. Beth agrees and Vuyani invites the gents. Bonga arrives with Nkanyezi, who invited herself. Eric arrives at the party, but he is still dealing with the loss of Natasha. He struggles to enjoy himself and decides to leave the party, but on his way out, he steals a car. Eric takes the car to the chop shop, where he finds Natasha's car and discovers that the car dealers he's been working with were responsible for her death. Eric loses his temper confronting the car dealers, but they beat him up and banish him. The hits keep coming for Eric when it's revealed that Natasha's mom is moving to the Eastern Cape with his daughter. At first, Eric was defiant, but he would concede that Mpho is not safe around him. He says his goodbyes and vows to clean his life up, even throwing away his gun. Back at amaGents' birthday party, Beth calls Vuyani, but she becomes suspicious when she overhears amaGents in the background. She quickly jumps on Instagram and realizes that Vuyani is up to no good. While everyone was having a good time at the party, Beth arrived in her bathrobe and demanded Vuyani leave with her. All the partygoers, especially amaGents and Nkanyezi, were left in shock. When Beth and Vuyani arrived back home, she beat his ass. The following morning, Beth tried to cheer Vuyani up with a shopping spree, but he has finally had enough. He calls out Beth for being abusive and controlling, and then storms out of the shop in nothing but his underwear, ditching all the material things that Beth was buying him with. Meanwhile, Mpho, who didn't attend amaGents' birthday party, spends the night with his crazy side chick, Pindile. While Mpho was sleeping like a baby, Pindi put on his shirt and drove to Mpho's house, where Zitulele was outside and confronted her for driving her husband's car. Pindi quickly introduced herself as Mpho's side chick before returning to his bedside. When Mpho woke up, he was none the wiser, and despite her shock, Zitu resisted confronting the cheater. She stayed quiet, which means she's still figuring out his punishment. Meanwhile, Nkanyezi and Bonga discuss amaGents' party and Vuyani being exposed for sleeping with the sugar mommy. Nkanyezi suggests that Bonga must start distancing himself from Vuyani and the other gents to protect his reputation. Bonga shuts her down and tells Nkanyezi to not judge or choose his friends. The episode ends with Bonga consoling Eric after he reveals the circumstances surrounding Natasha's death, admitting that Natasha died because he was living a dangerous life, and that's why he didn't want Mpho close to him. This was a pretty deep episode. I love the character development, the growth shown in both Eric and Vuyani, but I'm scared for Mpho, cause Zitu is too quiet. Who knows what she's planning? Only bad thing I can say about the show right now is that there's 2 episodes left, and I would have preferred 10. I don't think Bonga and Nkanyezi will still be together by the time the season ends, cause she might not be grounded enough for Bonga. I'll be back next week with another review. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is ASR, for the love of African filmmaking and storytelling.